Namaste and welcome back to my channel English Hub with Sangita, your go-to place for English literature, critical analysis and university exam preparation. In today's video, we are diving into the short story A Telegram on the Table by Parashu Pradhan, which is included in your BA BSW first year English course under the Flax-Golden Tales book. We will explore this story through a very effective method called the full level interpretation. This approach is super helpful for exam writing and understanding literature deeply. I will explain each level literal comprehension, interpretation, critical thinking, and assimilation step by step. So stay with me till the end of the video. Take notes if you like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more lessons like this. Krishna's story isn't just fiction, it reflects a very real situation in Nepal today. Dear students, let's learn from Krishna's story something today. The title is Telegram on the Table, as you are seeing, and in this story, there is the main character who is Krishna and is the protagonist, or let's say hero of this story as well. And he represents many Nepali youths who leave villages for cities or abroad these days. And moreover, there are Krishna's wife and Krishna's parents as well, but they are off stage in the story. Actually, in the story, Krishna, a young man who moves from his village to Kathmandu seeking a better life. He is too much ambitious and excited about the opportunities in the valley. As time passes, Krishna becomes too much busy with his work and urban lifestyles. He totally forgets his family members, including his beautiful wife as well. His relationship with his wife becomes now distant, and he is in contact with foreigner as well, and he starts dreaming to go foreign country by marrying with them. One day a telegram arrives at Krishna's room. The telegram is left on the table unnoticed at first for many days, but later on when Krishna reads it, he is shocked. It informs him about the serious family event or the death of his wife, where it was written, "Your wife died yesterday." So, after that, only Krishna realized his mistake, that why did not he contact on time? Why did not he keep in touch with his family members before? And the telegram symbolizes the neglect and emotional distance Krishna has created between himself and his roots. It brings a sudden wave of guilt and sorrow. He realizes that while he has been chasing dreams in the city, he has lost touch with the most important people in his life. The story ends with Krishna overwhelmed by regret and grief, contemplating the consequences of his absence and neglect. So, dear students, this story of Krishna is not just how to dream big, but how to stay grounded. These things also teaches to us, and we have to build our future without forgetting our foundation as well. Dear all, whenever you have to appear in the exam, or let's say when you have to deal with this question that write down the four levels of interpretation in exam, that time too you have to write down in the same way how I have given you now. I mean to say literal comprehension, interpretation, then critical thinking, and then assimilation level. You have to write down serially. Okay, so now let's start with the first level, that is literal comprehension. The story centers on Krishna, a man from a remote village in Nepal who comes to Kathmandu with the dreams of a better life. He works as a tourist guide and becomes fascinated by city life, English language, and Western culture. Over time, he dreams of marrying a foreign woman and moving abroad. He becomes increasingly distant from his rural background, even forgetting his wife and family. Then one day a telegram arrives, a short message saying that his wife has died. Shockingly, Krishna feels nothing. He doesn't cry or react. He simply places the telegram on the table and continues his daily routine. But days later, something stirs within him. He picks up the telegram again, and this time it hits him. Memories flood in. He feels guilt, sorrow, and deep regret. He tears the telegram into pieces and breaks down in tears. The story ends with this emotional collapse. So remember that literal comprehension is just understanding the surface story, what happened, who are the characters, where and when things happened. Or overall, you have to write down the summary in this literal comprehension level. Now we go deeper to the second level, that is interpretation. This level looks at the hidden meaning. What is the author trying to say through the story? Krishna's story symbolizes the struggle of modern Nepali youth, those who abandon their roots for foreign dreams. The telegram becomes a symbol of truth that Krishna cannot ignore. It exposes the cost of forgetting one's origin, family, and values in the pursuit of money, foreign life, or modernity. The story also questions the influence of Western culture on Eastern societies. Krishna dreams of marrying a foreigner not because of love but because of status. This shows his loss of identity and self respect. So, the interpretation level shows us that this is not just a story about a man and a telegram, it's a moral and cultural reflection on modern society. Now, let's move to the third level, that is critical thinking. This level is all about questioning and analyzing. Let's think, is Krishna's emotional numbness realistic? Would a person really feel nothing at the death of their wife? Or is this an exaggerated symbol of how disconnected he has become? Does the story give us only one side? We don't hear the wife's voice. Is that a limitation? The sudden emotional breakdown, was it believable or was it too quick? Does everyone who comes to the city lose their values? Maybe the author is generalizing. So, in critical thinking, we don't just accept the story, we challenge it, we have to question it, we reflect on the writer's choices, and we consider other possibilities as well. That means we have to question in this critical thinking against the writer's ideas. हामीलाई अचम्म लागेको कुरा जुन हामीलाई बिलिभ लाग्दैन त्यो कुरालाई लिएर क्वेसन रेज गर्ने हो क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङमा र एक्जाममा लेख्दाखेरि पनि यहाँहरूले क्वेसनमै लेख्नुपर्ने हुन्छ है. Finally, let's talk about the fourth level, that is assimilation level. This is where the story becomes personal. Many of us, especially students, dream of success, foreign education, or city life. But this story reminds us, never forget your roots. Your parents, your village, your culture, they are part of who you are. Krishna lost his emotional center. His grief came too late. The telegram shook him awake, but it was already too late. This story teaches us to stay balanced. Yes, chase your dreams, but also stay grounded in your values, relationships, and identity. That's the heart of assimilation, what we learn from the story for our own life. So, yeah, we have to give here the example as well. It would be better if we give one example here. So, let's see the example as well. If you give one example like I have given here in this assimilation label, then it will be good idea to achieving the better marks as well, even in exam. Okay, so here I have given one example how you have to give the example. Okay, it will help you also. So this story reminded me my relative Suman, a young man from a small village who moved to USA to find a better job and improve his life. Like Krishna, left his family behind and promised to stay connected. But as time passed, Suman got busy with city life and gradually forgot his parents. One day, he received an sad news about his daddy and regretted. This story reminds me how important it is to stay connected to our roots and loved ones, no matter where life takes us. This is the end of this video as well, and if you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, leave your questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more literally explanations and exam tips. This technique of four level analysis is useful not just for this story but for any story or essay in your course. Practice it regularly and your writing will improve a lot. Until next time, keep learning, keep reading. Jai Nepal.